Hey, and welcome to Menu Plan and Grocery Haul. Now, this week is BJ's and Walmart. I'm going to tell you why it's not Aldi's. I was so excited because I had been getting stuff so cheap, my produce and things. Well, last week I used Food Line because Instacart sent me $20 credit, and I'm not going to pass that up. But I had already decided I wasn't going back to Aldi's. The other stuff is fine, but our store is just not keeping up with their produce. So the week before the last week that I went, I had some produce items go bad. I'm like, okay. Then the last week, which is the last week I'm getting my produce from there, which was the week before last, that's a mouthful. 5 of my items went bad before a week was up, and that to me is not acceptable. If I'm having to throw food away because they're not keeping it fresh, then that's not saving me money. So we made our BJ's haul this week, and I decided to go and get the rest at Walmart's because I figured I can get my produce and still get other non-produce items, which is not that many these days. On low carb, there's not really that many ingredient type foods to buy. I decided I would just go inside and do it myself. Woo! Not doing that again until I get fixed. I just like they didn't make it. That is too big of a store. Aldi's, I managed. I was tired. It wore me out, but I managed because Aldi's is a small store. Walmart's is not a small store. So I will stick to running in and out for short things, and then the rest I will just do my grocery pickups. But anyway, this week is BJ's and Walmart, and that's why you're not seeing an Aldi haul. Now, I will still run in Aldi's for odds and ends, but not for my big shop and not for my produce. I hate that because they used to be really good back years ago when I went. I don't know what happened there. So anyway, we'll just get started on this menu. For Friday, I'm making smothered hamburger steaks, and that's just onions and mushrooms on it. Okra patties and a salad. And when you see the big old box of salad David got, we're going to have salad more than one day, I can tell you that. Saturday, hot dogs, which will just be without the bun, and cheese fries, because the last time we went to BJ's was before we started low carb, and we got that big old bag of French fries that we're just picking away at week by week. We'll probably have them this time next year. That's what we'll give out everybody for Christmas, a bag of French fries. And I'm going to make my homemade chili and Slaw. He'll eat the chili. I'll eat both of those. And then Sunday is a rewrite. It was going to be eat out until we found these scallops, these bacon wrapped scallops that you'll see at BJ's. And David, he doesn't eat them, but he thought maybe he might like them, so he's going to give them a try. I thought, well, we'll just make that our Saturday. Instead of eating out, we'll just make that our Saturday dinner. And I picked up some asparagus to go with that. Then Monday, I love Sloppy Joes as much as I love my sketty. So I thought, well, maybe I would just make my Sloppy Joes and put it in a lettuce wrap. I do have that protein bread from Aldi's. I still have some of that. I could put it on that if I wanted to, but I've eaten lettuce wraps with things before, so I'll do that, and David can eat it on the tortilla, which I could do that too. Or he can eat it on his bread, or he can eat it in lettuce, however he wants to do. And then some zucchini, which, I don't know, I'll probably just pan fry it like I do my regular squash. Tuesday, spaghetti squash, chicken Alfredo, and broccoli. I found a recipe for spaghetti squash Alfredo, and normally when I make my Alfredo, I put broccoli and chicken in it when I make my fettuccine Alfredo. So this is a recipe that I figured I'll just go ahead and mix the chicken in and maybe the broccoli, or maybe just have the broccoli on the side. I'm not really sure how I'm going to work that. Then Wednesday, stew beef. I'm just going to put that in the crock pot, and I'm going to put it over some low carb biscuits instead of potatoes or rice or anything like that. And then some green beans. And Thursday, barbecue chicken. I don't know if I'll use barbecue sauce, if I'll use barbecue seasoning. I don't know. But I don't even know which. It'll depend on how I feel that day is which way I'm going to cook it. And some cabbage, which is going to be left from what little bit of slaw I make on Saturday. I won't make that whole head of cabbage in the slaw, so I'll just cook the rest of it up on Thursday. And then sweet potatoes, and you'll see the little sweet potatoes I got. Like I say in the video, they're so good for you that I hate to like do without completely. We just don't need one the size of our head, so I got some little, decent sized little potatoes. So that is it for the week of dinners. Suppers is what we say. For meal prep, breakfast, I found a recipe for a sausage and cheese skillet, which is kind of like my sausage casserole without baking it in the eggs. So I thought I'm just going to make that and portion out my servings. I'm going to make smaller servings and then just fry an egg to put on top. Heat the sausage and cheese up and then put a fried egg and let it, run down on it and everything. I thought that sounded pretty good. And lunch, I found a recipe for chicken pecan salad. I make a cranberry almond chicken salad, which is really good. Well, this one sounded good too, pecan. So we're going to try that. And snack, I'm going to make something I made just a couple weeks ago because they were so good and I loved them so much that I want them again. And that is the Snickerdoodle Truffles. I really love those things. So that is what we're having this week. And now let's just turn around and do the grocery haul. Okay, so our first trip was to BJ's. There was a couple things we needed. It's been well over a month. So I needed coffee was the main thing. And I actually had a coupon, so I was really excited about that. And I thought I had a coupon for my almond milk, but it was for $2 when I got to the register. But still, that was a comparable price. And then he wanted to try this. Orange, peach, mango. So we're doing low carb, but he still has to have his juice with breakfast. And then strawberries. And we knew this was big in the store, but you don't realize these big sizes until you get them home and put them on your counter, how big they really are. So, I don't eat that because I don't eat that kind of lettuce. I just don't like it. And then some little mini cucumbers and a bag of avocados. And then he found him a couple more cantaloupes. This is the season. Now I love scallops. I could eat scallops every day, I think. I've never had these, and he thinks he wants to try it because he's never really had scallops that he likes, but he doesn't really try them. So instead of eating out, I will have, you've already at this point have seen my menu. I have changed it from eating out to having these. And they're, what did I read? 3 carbs per 5 pieces. 5 pieces for 3 carbs. So that is not bad at all. And then I need more hamburger. And I love getting these because all I have to do is cut them apart and stick them in the freezer. And then I needed some more thin chicken. I had that regular chicken, but I needed some more thin chicken. I seem to like it better for just chicken breasts that you bake or saute or whatever. And these come in individual packages. And then a pack of wild caught cod. Oh, and some Baby Bells. I had a coupon, and these are the white cheddar. I had never tried them, didn't even know they had them. So that's what I'm going to try this week. And then we picked up a few things for Holly's shower, but I'm not showing those. So that's what we got at BJ's. Okay, so here is what we got at Walmart. Our usual suspects of eggs and half for my coffee and milk, and then heavy cream. I like to have that on hand. And I got a lot of vegetables. Y'all know we don't like them, but we eat them because we have to. Ain't that right, honey?
Yes.
He said yes. I found this lettuce to try. I like romaine lettuce. I like it a lot. And they have it in these little leaves, or kind of like a romaine heart, I guess it would be. So that'd be easy to mess with. Because my favorite one's at Harris Teeter. And then I'm just getting my bag broccoli again so I don't have to be aggravated by it. And I got a thing of okra. I'm going to make some okra patties. and some zucchini. The one thing about going myself today was I was able to pick out zucchini. I like the small ones because they don't get as pithy, I guess you could say. I like the small ones, so I got zucchini. And this lettuce is for our Sloppy Joe roll-ups, which David can use flour tortilla or his loaf bread if he wants to, if you don't want to do it on lettuce. And cabbage is for some slaw. Look how that is shining in the light. That looks funny. Is it just me, or does that look like that's glowing white? Must be the light on, because there's no light on in the house, but the light's on my phone. Anyway, that's for slaw and just for cabbage. And this is for our smothered hamburger steaks. And I'm going to make sweet potatoes one day. And you see I picked out the 3 little smallest ones I could, because they're high in carb, but they're very good for you. But we don't need one the size of our head. So this right here, I got one for each of us for supper, and then one for him to take to work. And popcorn spray, because I do eat popcorn a couple times a week. And I'm not sure what day, because I'm filming this Wednesday, and I think I've got to back up and change something on my menu, so I don't want to speak for it now. But anyway, asparagus for one day, and then some tomatoes. And the celery, I know, is for my pecan chicken salad. And you know, I like to get these little packs right here. I don't have any waste. This is just for a little snack, a quick little snack. It's like 1 carb, I think. One package is 1 carb. And then sausages for breakfast, and they did not have my nieces, so I got Jimmy Dean, which those frozen ones I got were good, so I'm sure it'll be all right. And look at these green beans. They're whole green beans. Where's the... There's one. I didn't know, since I don't go inside Walmart, that they have clearance sections now. Look at that. 10 cents. And they don't go out until 2024. So I picked up 6 cans of green beans. And this right here, look. Somebody's probably grossing out on me as we speak. Potted meat and Vienna weenies. Listen, I was raised on them. They're low to no carb. I think the potted meat does not have any carbs, and I think that has maybe 1 or 2. To me, that is a comfort food. David, he would eat rattlesnake meat first. Are you that right, honey?
No, I used to eat it when I was a kid, but I read the can one time and I ain't eat it since.
You hear that? He read the can and he ain't eaten it since. I read the can and I still eat it. I know what's in that stuff, but to me, that's just comfort food. So if I can get a comfort food that's low carb, I'm all about it. And that's something I don't think of because I'm not in the store. I was on that aisle getting something else, and I turned around and saw it. I'm like, whew, okay. Now, this here, well, let me show you. Here's my drinks. I wanted Diet Cherry Lemon Sun Drop, but they didn't have it. They did have it in this, so I did get one to drink on the way home. And then they only had 1 Zero Pepsi. But this right here, now, I'm going to thank Tracy over at Trials of a Long Hair Girl. She turned me on to IBotta. IBotta. She has a friend link that I think it'll give her something and it'll give me something. And it's just like an app for coupons. You go shop at the store, you pick whatever it is, you get the right thing, you upload your receipt. They, I think she said you have to get up to $25 and then they put it in your PayPal. So this week was a good week to sign on. They had a back to school special. So all these things were free. There was a couple other things I didn't get. The Kleenex, this, which I needed for Holly's meatballs for her baby shower. Peanut butter. Ticonderoga pencils. And you know how I love my notebooks. It's a Mead three subject. And then David's bread, his specific bread he likes. So all that we will get our money back for. So it'll be completely free. So I am going to put a link, a friend link, in my description box. If you want to check it out. I think she said she gets 20. And it seems like I read that I get 20. But I'm not sure if it's like all at one time. Or you have to use it so many times. I'm not really sure how it works. But at any rate, if you want to check it out and you want to get something extra for your first time use, then I will have a link down below in my description box. And so thank you, Tracy, if you're watching this, for turning me on to that. All right, that is it for my Walmart haul. That is it for all the groceries in the menu plan this week. I hope everybody has a good weekend. If I don't talk to you before. What did I say that last time? I can't see you before I see you. So I'll see you in my next video.